Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome back to my session. In today's video, we are going to cover one of the most important concept in quantitative aptitude is ratio and proportion. So while solving any concept in quantitative aptitude, you can expect 2 to 3 different questions from ratio proportions itself. So one of the most important one. And if you want to solve any data interpretation or questions related for data sufficiency, you will get model from this ratio proportion. It's a base origin of quantitative aptitude. And before starting this brief discussion, kindly share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different competitive examinations. Definitely, this content will help your preparation, guys. So, if you guys are new to our channel, just subscribe and press bell icon. You never miss any updates from our channel. So, we already completed couple of videos related for different examinations. And go and watch. So, definitely, you will learn something from our videos. So, kindly share. We are expecting a little support from you. Kindly like our video also. If you like, it reaches to the maximum number of people. So we will go to detailed discussion about ratio proportion in today's session. First of all, see ratio. We'll talk about ratios first. What is ratio? You know that, see, ratio, we know that it's a symbol is represented. It's all about is to. For example, if A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, means here the meaning of this ratio means A has 2 units in the same way B exactly 3 units. It means it defines the quantity, not exact number. Don't assuming that A's value is 2. You can assuming that A's value is 2 units. 2 is completely different than 2 units. See, you cannot say any ratio into the exact number directly. Why? Because these are an individual quantities. If A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, then A can be a 4. If A is 4, then B must be 6. If A is 6, then B must be 9. Whenever you consider any numbers, these number must be in the ratio of 2 is to 3. Now see, these all are numbers. These are quantities. You just find the difference between ratio and number. So ratio is all about quantity. It defines the quantity of a number. If you want exact value of A, exact value of A is 2x. In the same way, value of B is exactly equal to 3x. Here the quotient of these two values must be same. Now you are going to identify that what is the x value. With the help of this concept, in ratios concept, if you understand that, finally you have to identify that what is the exact number. Don't worry, we'll discuss again. If A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, it means whatever the number, you have to divide A having 2 units and B is 3 units. Now my question, if sum of two numbers is 10, now my question here, what is the A's value? So this is the basic question, try to understand that. If you add both the numbers, then sum become 10. So before adding that, A must be 2 quantities, B must be 3 quantities. Now you have to identify that what is the A's value. Let's solve this question in concept of numbers. Let us assuming that A's value is 2x. This is exact number. If you place x, it is an exact value. Let's take the B's value. B's value is equal to 3x. Now question itself says that sum of two numbers is 5x. If 5x is equal to 10, then x value is equal to 2 units. If you get the value of x, then you can substitute here. Exact value of A is 4 units, B value is 6 units. So this is all about numbers. So otherwise, sir, if you want to solve in ratios, I told you ratio is all about the quantity. It's not an exact number. We are assuming the quantity. So let us take that. Let us assuming that A's value is 2. B's value is 3. We just assuming that these are exact values. While go through the sum of these two numbers is how much? 5. But according to the question, sum of two numbers is 10. Sum of two numbers is 10. Now you just assume these value with the original. So if 5 units is equal to 10, then each unit value is 2. Each value is 2. If each value is 2, exact value of A. 2 into 2 is equal to 4. B value is 6. Is it clear? The difference between ratio and number. If you want to convert it into the direct numbers, you have to place one quotient value. Otherwise, you can assume these are the values, then you have to compare the original value. Is it clear? For example, let me take an example. If A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. Now my question, if LCM of A and B, what is the LCM of A and B? Let us assuming that in this question, LCM of A and B is 12 units. If LCM is 12 unit, what is the A's value? Now see, this is our comparison, guys. This is our final comparison. So before that final comparison, let us take that. Let us assuming that A is 2 units, B is 3 units. Now what is LCM? If I assuming these two numbers are correct, then the LCM of these two numbers is how much exactly? 6. 2 and 3 LCM is 6. But in my question, they clearly mentioned that instead of 6, that original value is 12. Instead of 6, original value is 12. Now 6 becomes 12, each value is multiplied with 2. In the same way, if you want A's value, then 2 is multiplied by 2, then you will get the final value 6. In the same way, B's value, so 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Now, what is the LCM of 6 and 4? It's a 12 itself. Is it clear till now? If any doubts, guys? Let's go for n more. A is to B is equal to 3 is to 4. If HCF of two numbers, if HCF of two numbers is 10, let us take that HCF is 10. My question, what is A's value? So this is the comparison, measure data. Remember guys, this is measure data. So here A, let us take that A is 3 units. B is 4 units. Let us take that these two numbers are exact. If you assume these two are exact numbers, highest common factor, if you go through that HCF of 3 and 4 is 1. HCF of 3 and 4 is 1. So if you assuming these two numbers are correct, then your HCF must be 1. But instead of 1, in the given question they given as 10 units. If 1 unit is 10, then 3 units is 30 and 4 units is 40. And these are the numbers you have to answer. So is it clear? So let us initially assuming a value and finally you can compare with the main information. So is it clear? Please let me know in the comments. Are you clear about ratios? Otherwise, see, A is equal to 3x, B is equal to 4x. Let us take the x concept. Then LCM of these two numbers is 12x. HCF of two numbers is x. For example, if you want product of these two numbers is 12x square. If you go through the sum value is equal to 7x. You can compare according to the question and you can find the x value and substitute here. You will get numbers. Is it clear? Please let me know in the comments. So this is all about ratios. Let us understand the concept of mixed ratios. One of the most important calculation in ratio proportions, mixed ratios. Understand that. A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5. Now my question, you have to combine these two ratios to identify ABC value. See, if A is to B is 2 is to 3, B is to C is 4 is to 5, then you have to identify that what is the A is to B is to C. Guys, if you observe the alphabets here, they're given as A, B and B, C. In these two comparisons, B is the common term. Observe carefully. You observe that B is the common term. If you observe the number of B, what is the B's number here? 3. Here B's number is 4. According to the left hand side, If alphabet is same, the number must be same. Guys, if alphabet is same, position is same, their numbers must be same. But you can see different numbers. Here the concept you should understand that these two positions must be same. So how we are going to equate it? You have to multiply the ratio 1 with 4 and ratio 2 with 3. Let's go through the multiplication. 4 into 2 is 8. 3 into 4 is 12. Same way, 3 into 4 is 12. 3 into 5 is 15. Now if you observe that, B's value is same. If B's value is same, then ABC ratio is 8 is to 12 is to 15. Is it clear? If alphabet is same, then position must be same. Let me tell you another approach. Replacing element. In a given question, if you observe that A is to B is given as 2 is to 3. C's value not given. B is to C is given as 4 is to 5. In this information, there is a no value. Whenever you see something is missing in the equation, you should always replace previous element. Replacing with a previous element. Let us take here 3. Replacing element 4. Then multiply here. 4 into 2 is 8. 3 into 4 is 12. 3 into 5 is 15. So is it clear? ABBC concept. Please let me know in the comments. Is it clear? Now I will give one question. You guys are answer. Please answer this question. A is to B is equal to 3 is to 4. B is to C is equal to 5 is to 6. Find the ABC ratio. Find the ratio of ABC. See, AB value is 3 is to 4. C missing, replace with 4. BC value is 5 is to 6. You can replace with the 5. So finally 3 into 5 12, 4 into 5 20, 6 into 4 24. Now before that if you see any cancellation, sorry 3 into 5 is 15. Now the ratio is 15 is to 20 is to 24. Very good Nana. Varshini, Anusha, Sirisha, very good. Move on to the next one. If A is to B is equal to, B is to C is equal to, C is to D is equal to 2 is to 3. Now you have to identify that what is the ratio of A is to B is to C is to D. Now you have to identify this. Let us take this calculation. A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. B is to C is equal to 2 is to 3. C is to D is equal to 2 is to 3. Let's go through the same process. B is same. B's position must be same. Now we are going to change the quantity. If you want to change the quantity, you should multiply it by 2, multiply it by 3. Now you get the new ratio 2 is to 4 is to 6, 6 is to 9. Now you are changing the ratios. Now if you observe that ABC ratio is 4 is to 6 is to 9. But my question, still we are not done the calculation. You have to identify D also. Now focus. Again, if you go through the comparison, BC and CD, C is common. Now check the value. If C is 9, here C is 2, how we are going to equate? So what we thought that, sir, you have to multiply these entire ratio with 9, you should multiply entire ratio with the 2. But if you go through the same process, now again you are changing the B value. If you multiply only 6 is to 9 with a 2, then you observe that B's value again changes. That's why my suggestion in this calculation, You should multiply entire ABC with a 2 and multiply 2 is to 3 in 9. So remember that. You should multiply entire ABC. Don't multiply only BC. If you multiply only BC, again B's value changes. That's why multiply entire ABC with 2, multiply CD with 9. So 2 is to 3 into 9. Now see, so 4 into 2 is 8, 12, 18. Now you can see 9 into 2, 2 into 9. You will get 18 itself. So answer 8, 12, 18, 27. Let's take the same calculation. A, B, C, D. So A, B, 2, 3, C, D left. B, C, 2, 3, A, D left. C, D, 2, 3, this left. See, I told you clearly, replace with the previous number 3. Replace with the previous number 3. Replace with the previous number 3. Replace with the previous number 2. Replace 2, replace 2. Finally, see, product value is 8, product value is 12, product value is 18, product value is 27. Now you should follow the same order A, B, C, D. That is the order you have to follow. If sometimes if the question is given as C is to B, then write into the B is to C. So is it clear? Are you clear about these mixed ratios? Now the last one, equal ratios. The way you understand the equal ratios are most important. Understand that if 2A is equal to 3B is equal to 4C. Now you guys are telling me what is the ratio of ABC. I will give some time. It means whatever the A's value, if you double it, whatever the B's value, if you triple it, whatever the C's value, if you go for 4 times, all the resultants are same. So if you want the same resultant, what can be the A, B, C value? I will give some time. Give me the answer. What can be the ratio of ABC? Now see, I clearly mentioned that a resultant of 2A, 3B, 4C is same. Let us assuming that resultant is K. Now what about the A value? If 2A is equal to K, then A value is K by 2. Same way, what is the B value? K by 3. What is the C value? K by 4. Just replace here. K by 2, K by 3, K by 4. So what about the next step? You have to take LCM of 2, 3, 4. Take the LCM of 2, 3, 4. Now 2 becomes, means LCM of 2, 3, 4 is exactly 12 units. If 2 becomes 12, A's value must be 6. 3 becomes 12, B's value is 4. 4 becomes 12, C's value is 3. The ratio of A, B, C must be 6, 4, 3. You can check now. 2 into 6 is 12, 3 into 4 is 12, see here, 4 into 3 is 12. Guys, here the simple thing. If they given as 2A means equal ratio concept in terms of multiplication, here whatever the assumption of K is completely depends on LCM of given numbers. You will get the answer. No need to go through the procedure. So K value is LCM of these three numbers. So 2, 3, 4 LCM is 12 units. Now 2 becomes 12, A must be 6 units. 3 become 12, B must be 4 units. 4 become 12, C must be 3 units. Let me give one example. 3A is equal to 4B is equal to 5C. Now tell me what is the ratio of ABC. What is the ratio of ABC? So we need one reference value K. K value is LCM of 3, 4, 5. LCM of 3, 4, 5 is 60 units. Now 3, A becomes 60 means A must be 20 units. So 4 becomes 60, B 15 units. 5 becomes 60, C must be 12 units. You can directly choose your answer is 20 is to 15 is to 12. This is all about first model in equalization. Second model. If A by 2 is equal to B by 3 is equal to C by 4. Now can anyone tell me that what is the ratio of ABC? What is the ratio of ABC? Just observe the question. Difference between previous one and this question. It's all about the multiplication. Model number 1 is a product value. And the model number 2 is all about the fraction value. You can find the difference in the question. Means whatever the A's value, if you take off, whatever the B's value, if you take 1/3, whatever the value of C, if you consider 1/4, those values are same. So according to the comparison, what is the ratio of ABC? Now same. Equal means value is same. If A by 2 is K, then A value is 2K. B by 3 is K, then B value is 3K. C by 4 is K, then C value is K. Now the final ratio is 2 is to 3 is to 4. If question related for fracture, the denominator, whatever the denominator values, those are part of ratio. If it in terms of multiplication product value, then your answer is depends on LCM. Is it clear? So these are the major calculations you should understand from ratios concept. If you know that, whatever the theoretical question they given, we can easily convert. Okay, let's start with the exercise. So that's all about the concept for ratio and proportion. Let's check with this question. So if A is to B is 3 is to 5, what is the difference between the numbers? 100, the difference between the numbers is 112. Then what about the B value? See, A-B ratio must be 3 is to 5. Let us take A is equal to 3 units, B is equal to 5 units. If you take difference between 3 and 5, what is the difference? 2. But instead of 2, here question says that it's a 112. Now convert these unit into the number. 2 becomes 112 exactly 56 times. What about the B value? As per the assumption, B value is 5 into 56. I told you in the last class. So what if anything is multiplied with a B, let us take this number as 10 by 2. It means If 56 of value is 28, 28 into 10 is 28. So B value is 28. Clear? Next. Try to answer this question. If A is to B is 3 is to 5. If sum of squares is 2754, then what is the smallest number? Out of these two, smallest number, just go through the proper comparison. What is the smallest number? See, let us assume again A is 3, B is 5. Out of these two numbers, let us assume these are my numbers. A is 3, B is 5. What is the smallest number? 3 is my smallest number. If we take square of these numbers, 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25. And sum of these two numbers is 34. So square of these numbers is 34, but instead of 34, they given as 2754. Now you convert your unit, means whatever the quantity, into the number. So 4 becomes 4 units place is 1. 34 become exactly 8 times. See? So if 34 is multiplied with the 81 times, it's a 2754. Means each unit value is 81. Out of these two, what is the smallest unit here? 8. Converted into the number. 8 is multiplied with the, 3 is multiplied with 81. So 243 is the correct answer. Is it clear? So if the ratio of A is to B is 3 is to 5, if 9 is subtracted from each number, then the ratio becomes 12 is to 23. Find the A's value. Let me teach you two calculations. First one, go through the procedure. So why? Because we are subtracting a number. If you are subtracting any number, then you have to consider A's number. A's number is 3x. 3 is unit, 3x is exact number. B's number is 5x. We can subtract number to the number. We cannot subtract a quantity from the number. Remember this point. 3x by 5x. It mentioned that 3x is a one number, we are subtracting 9. 5x is a one number, we are subtracting 9. If you subtract 9 from both the ratios, if you go through the cancellation, see this is one number, right? After go through the calculation, it left 12 in numerator, 23 in denominator. That's all about the theory. We are subtracting 9 from these quantities, then again it left with the quantity. That's why instead of quantity, we are assuming the number, exact number is 3x and subtracting 9. So 5x minus 9. If you go through the cancellation, that leaves the ratio of 12 and 23. Cross multiply them. 23 into 23. Just cross multiply them. 23 into 3x, your understanding purpose. 23 into 9 is equal to 12 into 5x, 12 into 9. Now 23 into 3 is 69x minus, let us take 9 is the common, just hold it for a while. This is 60x minus 12 into 9. Now if you go through the difference, 9x is equal to, you can take 23 into 9 other side. Then if you observe that 9 is the common in these two calculations, directly you can take 9. And the difference between 23 and 12 is 11 units. 9, 9 cancel, then you will get x is equal to 11. Now the question, what is the value of A? What is the value of A? 3x. So 3 into 11 is 30. Is it clear? Let me teach you this calculation. Understand, guys. So here the entire calculation, here the name is cross multiplication. I will make it easy. I don't want to take long calculations. Cross multiplication. It's a pure observation. It's not a shortcut. It's observation. Initially, three quantities and five quantities. We are subtracted. If we are subtracted one number, then it leaves again ratio of 12 and 23. 12 and 23. How much we are subtracting here? 9 we are subtracting here. 9 we are subtracting here. Now the calculation we are done is cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. So 12 is, let's understand these arrows. 12 into 5 is 60 units. 23 into 3 is 69 units. Same way, 23 into 9. So 23 into 9. Here you will get 23 into 9. Again it is 12 into 9. 12 into 9. Now just find the difference here and here. The difference here 9 units. 9 units. How much of difference again? If 23 into 9, 12 into 9, we can say that 9 is a difference and 23 and 12 difference is 11 units. So 9, 9 cancel. Each unit value is 11. Each unit value is 11. Now my question, what is the initial number? What is initial number? 3 units, right? Now converted into the number means 3 into 11 is 33. Guys, if you understand this cross multiplication method, give me a thumbs up. Guys, if you practice only, you can remember and you can maintain the accuracy in the calculation. It's completely depends on the practice. It's not depends on the listening. Remember, guys, once you are learned means once you listen from any session, you have to practice multiple examples. After practicing only, you can get that confidence and you can solve any models related for these kind of comparisons. So please let me know, is it clear? See, ratio 1, ratio 2, there is a number we are subtracting. So this is the theory. Whenever you see this kind of theory, you can use this cross multiplication method. And this is general procedure. It's a traditional method. After a lot of observation you've done, once you understand the whole calculation, you can simplify in a easy way. Clear? Now let's see this question. If A is to B is 3 is to 5, A means successful, B are unsuccessful. Examining in an examination, the ratio would have been 5 is to 7. Okay. If 20 more students had been successful, guys, if 20 more is added to this ratio, then the ratio should be 5 is to 7. Then what is the total number of exams? See, initially, what is the A's value? 3x. It's all about the successful. And the B, according to the theory, unsuccessful. What is the strength available? 5x. And they clearly mention that if 20 more students had been successful, if 20 more students had been successful, if you add these 20 to the 3x, again if you go through the cancellation, then the ratio left is 5 is to 7. Just cross multiply them. 21x plus 120 is equal to 25x. Then 4x is equal to 120. Then x is equal to 20 units. The question, what is the number of examines? So number of examines is 8x. So 8 into 3, 30. 8 into 3 is 240 members. CMC 3, 5, 5, 17, 7, 20 added, no value. Just cross multiply them. 7 into 3 is 20 units. 5 into 5, 25 units. Now 7 into 2, guys. Sorry, I made a mistake in this calculation. It's a 140. Yes, yes. Thanks, man. It's a 140. 140. Now it's a 35. It's a 140. Here, let us consider no subtraction we made here 0. 5 into 0 is 0. Here, the difference is 4 units. Here, the difference is 140. Then each unit is 35. The question 8 into 35. So 8 into 540, 8 into 324, 280 members. Yes. Thanks, Nanda. It's a 140. It's a common application. It's all about the observation. See, why we are considered 0 means we are not subtracting or adding anything in the calculation. Now try to answer this question. Guys, please like our video and share this information with your friends also. So kindly support us. The question. If A is to B is 3 is to 5, B is to C is 2 is to 3. If your sum of all the numbers is 961, what is A value? We need to identify that what is the S value. We have already done this calculation, mixed ratios. First, you have to identify the ratio of ABC. A is to B is 3 is to 5. C value not given. B is to C is 2 is to 3. A value not given. I told you clearly, whenever you seen any missing number, replace with the previous 5 units, 2 units. So find the product value 6, 10, 15. Means A 6 units, B 10 units, C 15 units. If you go through the sum, 10 plus 15 plus 6 is 31. If you're assuming ABC values are 6, 10, 15, then sum becomes 31. But instead of 31, they given as 961. It means each number value is 31. Each quantity is 31 units. So find the A value. A value is 6. So 6 into 31. 186. Clear? Question number 5. Next. Answer this question. A, B, B, C, C, D given. Find the difference between A plus B and C minus A. Difference between these values of 160. Now you have to identify that what is the D's value. Find the D's value. Find the value of D. A is to B is 3 is to 5. C, D. B is to C is 2 is to 3. C is to D is 1 is to 2. And replace with the previous numbers 5, 5, 3, 2. Now here it is a 1. So finally 6 units, 10 units, 15 units, 30 units. This is final ratio. See, let us assuming that A 6, B 10, C 15 and D 30. A plus B. What is A plus B? If you take these numbers are correct, A plus B is 60. What is C minus A? C minus A is 9. If you go through the difference, how much of difference you can able to see? 7 units. If difference is 7, if you take these numbers are exactly correct, difference must you will get 7. But instead of 7, they given as 560. Now convert these numbers. So each unit is 80 numbers. Each unit value is 80. Find the value of D. So according to that, we are assuming 30 units. If you want the original number is 2400. Clear? Now again, try to answer this question. 11,550 has to be divided between A, B, C such that A gets 4 by 5th of what B gets and B gets 2/3 of what C gets. Then how much more C gets over A? Now see, let's find the ABC ratio. A gets 4 by 5th of B. B gets 2/3 of C. Let's find the ABC ratio. A is to B is 4 is to 5. C not given. Should replace with the previous 5. B is to C is 2 is to 3. A is not given. Replace with the 2. Now finally 4 2 is 8. 5 2 is 10. 5 3 is 15. This is the ratio you got. Now if you go through the distribution here, see 8, 10, 15. If these are numbers correct, if you compare with C more than A, so C is more than A by how many units? 7 units. What is the sum of all these numbers? C 10, 15 plus A 33. If sum is 33, then C gets more than A by 7 units. But instead of 33, given value is 11,550. 11 3 times 11 1050. Again 350 times. So each value is 350. Then find the value C more than A by 7 units. Each unit is 350. Answer is 2007. Sorry, it's a 35, right? It's a 2450 is the correct. Let's see this question. Now see, if 6 times of A, 4 times of B, 9 times of C, then what is the ratio of ABC? I told you now. So you have to assume one value K. So LCM of 6, 4, 9. So LCM of these two numbers is 36. 6, 4, 9. Now what is the ratio of ABC? Now 6 becomes 36 is 6 units. 4 become 36 is 9 times. 9 become 36 is 4 times. Now the ratio is 6 is to 9 is to 4. You can't see these in 3 options. So answer is none of the above. Clear? On to the next question. Question number 9. It's very good, Nana. Shirisha, Varshini. Good. So try to solve this question also. A by 3, B by 2, then C by 5. What is the value of C plus A whole square, A plus B whole square, B plus C whole square? Find the answer. Now see, I told you if it is in the fraction, consider the denominator values are ratio. 3 is to 2 is to 5. C plus A. C plus A. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 square, 64. A plus B. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 square is 25. B plus C. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 square is 49. Answer 64, 25, 49. It answer this question. To understand this one, in regiment, the ratio between number of officers to the soldiers was 3 is to 31. So before the battle, that's the ratio. In a battle, 6 officers and 22 soldiers were martyred, and the ratio becomes 1 is to 13. So the ratio changes. Why? Because 6 officers and 22 soldiers were dead. So that's why initially the ratio become 3 is to 31. Later it become 1 is to 13. Now question. What is the number of officers in the regiment before battle was? Before battle, how many are there? Now see, before battle ratio is 3 is to 31 units. And the after battle ratio is 1 is to 13. How many are there? 6 officers and 22 soldiers. I told you cross multiply them. 1 into 31. 1 into 31 is 31 units. Same way, 13 into 3 is 39 units. Cross multiply them here. Here it is 22. 13 into 6. 6 into 10 is 60. 6 into 3 is 1878. Now find the difference here. Difference is 80 units, right? Difference between these two numbers is 56. So 8 exactly 7. So each unit is 7 parts. Now the question. Number of officers. How many units of officers initially? 3 units. Each unit is 7. 7 into 3 is 21. 21 is the correct answer. Yes. Let's go through this next question. So answer this question, guys. Among 132 examinees of certain school, the ratio of successful to successful is 9 is to 2. Now see, initial strength is 132. Successful to unsuccessful ratio is 9 is to 2. It means if my strength is 11 students, how you will get 11 means it's a 9 plus 2. If my students are 11, 9 units, 9 are successful, 2 are unsuccessful. But original value is 132 means you have to multiply with 12 times. So 9 into 12 out of 132, 108 people are successful and 24 are unsuccessful. Now you will get the number. From ratio, we are converted into the number. If 4 more students are passed, if 4 more students are passed, now 108 plus 4 is 122. Then it becomes still same. It's a 112 and a 24 itself. Now you go through the simplification. So here it is 56 times, 12 times. So 4 again 28 times and a 6 times, 14 times and a 3 times. 14 is to 3 is the correct answer. Next, answer this question. So the ratio of two numbers is 3 is to 4. If each number is increased by 6, the ratio becomes 4 is to 5. So initially 3 is to 4, later it become 4 is to 5. They clearly mention that each number is increases by 6. Cross multiply them. 30 units, 15 units. It's a 16, 24. Now the difference is 1 unit. Here the difference is 6. 1 unit is 6. Then what is the difference between the numbers? Here the numbers 3 and 4. Difference is 1 unit. Now 1 unit is 6. So directly choose answer is 6. Guys, I will update this PDF in my Telegram channel. This is my Telegram channel. Search V2V VK. You can get my channel name Vision to Victory. So you can scan this QR code. You will get that channel directly. So after every live session, I will update my PDF in my Telegram channel only. You can follow us, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach us through Telegram also. We are always available. So whenever we get query, we are giving the answers, guys. Yes, we'll continue. Question number 13. See, understand this concept of averages. Don't go for too many calculations, guys. Understand that. Average of 11 numbers is 36. What it means? There are 11 numbers. 1, let us take that number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They clearly mention that if you calculate average is 36. What it means? If each and every number is 36, you can save your calculation, guys. Don't go through that long multiplication methods. See, understand this concept. If each and every number is 36, then the overall number is also 36. So understand that this, keep this point in your mind. But the data says that average of 11 numbers is 36. Average of 9 of them is 34. They mention that average of these numbers is 34. It means if each and every number is 34, 34, 34, 34, and 34. But if you observe that original average is 36, but they given as if you calculated only 9 numbers, if 34 is the average. You can find the difference. See, still it is 2, average is less. Total how many numbers are there? 9 numbers. 2 into 9 is 18. These 18 units you have to balance in 10th number and 11th number. Then only you will get average 36. If the remaining two numbers are in the ratio of 2 is to 3. Remaining two numbers are in the ratio of 2 is to 3. Now you know that this is already average of 36. This is already average of 36. 36 plus 36 is how much? 72. And you have to balance these 18 units. Then only overall average becomes 36, right? Then the total value is 90. Now if you divide these 90 in 2 is to 3. So sum of these two numbers is 5. 5 become 90 is 18 units. It means one number is 36, other number is 54. The question. So find the value of smaller number. So what is the smaller number here? 36 is the smaller number. Guys, it's all about balancing. If you're good at the multiplication, you can go through that. See, total we have 11 numbers. 11 into 36. Why? Because average is all about sum of observations divided by number of observations. And these values should equate it. If you calculated average of 9 numbers, so 9 is multiplied with the 34. Now out of 11 numbers, they already given 9 numbers average. Finally, we have two more numbers, and let us assuming that average of those two numbers is x. So 11 into 36 is 396. 9 into 34, 9 into 4, 36. 9 into 3, 27, 30 plus 2x. Now 2x is equal to 90, then x is equal to 45. Now you will get these two numbers. So you will get sum of these two numbers is 90. Now you should divide it in 2 is to 3 ratio. One value is 36, other value is 54. If you are good at the multiplication, you can go through this method. Otherwise, see, simple concept. No need use your pen and paper. Common sense here. 11 numbers, average is 36. 9 numbers, average is 34. It's already 2 average is less. We have a 9 numbers, 2 already less means we need to maintain that average. Those 18 should be added after ninth number. And 10th number and 11th number, we already know that each value is 36 and 36. 36 plus 36 is 72. And you have to balance these 18 units to that 72, right? So 72 plus 18 is 90. So you will get those last two numbers, value must be 90. Now you have to divide those 90 in 2 is to 3 ratio. So again, total sum is 5. 5 become 90 is 18 units. Then 2 into 18 is 36. 3 into 18 is 54. It's all about understanding. The way you understand that information is most important. Yeah, question number 14. Move on to that. Try to answer this question. Now see how many job applicants had applied in the ratio of selected to the unselected is 19 is to 17. If 1200 less is applied, 800 less selected, then the ratio becomes selected to the unselected would be 1 is to 1. Guys, understand that. How many job applicants? Total we have to identify that. The ratio of selected to unselected is 19 is to 17. What about the total? Total how many applicants? 19 plus 17 is 36. We have the comparison. See, if 1200 less applied, so applied number of units are 36. Now selected, what is the selected here? 19, guys. Here applied is 36, selected is 19. Then the ratio become 1 is to 1. How many are applied less? 1200. How many less selections we have? 800. Understand this concept. They given as selected to the unselected, but comparison is given for applied to the selected. Here 36 units, 19 units. Again it's 1200, it's 800. Now go through the difference, it's a 400. Go through the difference, 19 and 36 means plus 1, 16. 17 units. Let's check this calculation. Sorry guys. I made a one mistake here. Let me tell you this. See, 1200 less applied and 800 less selected, and the ratio of selected to the unselected, guys. Selected to the unselected is 1 is to 1. But your taken ratio is applied to the selected. Here given ratio is selected to the unselected. So you have to consider applied to the selected is 2 is to 1 here. Multiply them. So 1200. Now here 19 into 2 is 38. Now 2 into 1800 is 1600. The difference is 2 units. Difference is 400. Now each unit is 200 marks. Another question. How many applicants? Total applicants are how many? 36. So 36 into 200 is 7,200. So it's all about applied to the selected. So one of the previous year question in SSC examinations. Be careful with the data. Next. Now see annual income of Amit and Veer. So Amit and Veer. Income is given as 3 is to 2. And the expenditure, income minus expenditure is all about savings. So each person saves 1000 rupees. Again, same approach. It's all about 3000 units. So 5000 units, 9 units, 10 units. Now each unit is equal to 2000. Difference. Now what is the annual income of Amit? Annual income of Amit is 3 units. Each unit is 2000. Then the income is 6000. Next. And this is one of the previous year question. Now A and B have some toffee. Let us take that A has A, B has B. In statement 1 says that if A gives 1 toffee, if A gives 1 toffee means A minus 1. Now finally after giving 1 toffee to the B, A left with A minus 1. If A given to B means that 1 toffee is added to the B. Now they clearly mention that that value is same. Now what is the A's value here? B plus 2. Statement 2 says that if B gives 1 toffee to A, so B gives 1 toffee to A. So now B has B minus 1. Now A's toffee is 2 times what B have. If B given 1 toffee to the A, then A's value is twice the B's value. Now A is equal to 2B minus 2. Let's go through the simplification. A, we are replacing here. 2B minus 2. then the B value is 4. If B value is 4, substituted here, A value is 6. Now, what is the sum of two toffees? 10 units. Next. This is for you. Just try to answer this question. Answer in the comment section, guys. It's a basic question only. Just understand the theory and choose your option and put your answer in the comment section. After my live session, not now. After the session, just try to solve it and answer it. Next, let's go through this question. The price of diamond is directly proportional to the square of its weight. Guys, price is directly proportional to the square of its weight. A man broke the diamond accidentally by 3 pieces. Now the diamond, whatever the diamond they have, they divided in the ratio of, it divided in the ratio of 3 is to 5 is to 7. See, after broke down, it went in the ratio of 357. Before breakdown, total number of quantity for this diamond is 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15 units. This is all about the weight. Let us calculate the price. What is the initial price? Before break, initial price is 225. Sir, how you will get 225 means they mentioned that price is directly proportional to the square of its weight. After breakdown, it's 9 units, it's a 25 units, it's a 49 units. So what is the price now? So 49 plus 9 is 58. 58 plus 25 is 83. Now see, before breakdown the price is 225. After breakdown the price is 83. So definitely the person earns loss. How much of loss? 225 minus 83. So it's a 2 units and a 14 units. 142 units is loss. The other question. The loss is 142 units is equal to 4,206. Sorry, 42,600. Now 142 become 3 times is 426 into 100. Now each value is 300. So what is the price of diamond? What is the price of diamond? 225 into 300. Now 3 into 200 is 600. 3 into 25 is 75. So answer is 67,500. Next. Now see. Understand that by mistake, instead of dividing 117 rupees, now we have to divide 170. ABC. So in 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. What is the ratio here? 2, 3, 4 LCM is 12 units. 12 units means 6 is to 4 is to 3. It was divided in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 4. Guys, it by mistakenly divided, but some value does not change. See, we are changing the ratios, but whatever the final sum value is always constant. So what is the sum of these three values? 13. Sum of these three values is 9. I clearly mentioned that some value must be same. So if value must be same, you should multiply with a 9, multiply with a 13. Now 9 into 6 is 54. 9 into 4 is 36. 9 into 3 is 27. If you go through the sum, then it becomes 170. 13 into 2 is 26. 13 into 3 is 39. 13 into 4 is 4 into 10, 4 into 3, 52. Again, sum become 170. If you observe that, some value is always same, guys. But they divided mistakenly. Now question, who gains most? Any by how much? So who gains most? So definitely who gains most here? C gains most. How much? So how much gain means 52 and 27. Difference is 25. Last question. Now a bag contain 90 rupees. Total amount is 90. It's a denominations of 50 paisa. So let us take that off paisa. 25 paisa is 1/4 of the rupee. And the 10 paisa is 1 by 10th of 1 by 10. So we are converted entire data into the rupees. The reason they already given that bag containing 90 rupees. Now the number of coins of 50 paisa, 25 paisa, 10 paisa in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 5. This is the ratio. Let us take that number of coins are 2x, number of coins are 3x, number of coins are 5x. And they clearly mention that sum is 50. And we know that of paisa, 50 paisa, how many are there? 2x. So 2x into of. Now again 3x into 1/4. Next one 5x into 1 by 10. Now some value we already given as 90. So just go through the simplification. 3/4 of x off of the x. The denominator is 4. Now 4x, 3x, 2x is equal to 90. 9x by 4 is equal to 90. Then x is equal to 40. Now you will get x value is 14. Another question. How many 25 paisa in the bank? So how many 1/4 are there? So 3x. So 3 is multiplied with the 40. Then it become 120. Hope you like the today's video. We are done with all different models in ratio proportions, guys. If you guys are good at the concept, you can able to solve any theoretical questions related for ratio and proportion. And this is my WhatsApp channel, so you can just follow us and we will give the regular updates related for competitive examinations and placement related data also. So whoever preparing for the examinations, kindly share our channel, and every time please like our video. We will come up with more number of videos in my further session. And if you are new to our channel, just subscribe and press bell icon, guys. Whenever we take any live session, you will get that update. Yes, finally, just follow us in the Instagram also. Please, if you have any questions related for your career, whatever the knowledge and experience I have, definitely I will give suggestions. If you have any doubts, feel free to reach us. We're always there for you. And I have very good experience in this field. I was there in the market for last 11 years. It's not about only SSC, guys. I used to try all different examinations like a UPSC set, CAT, CRE, placements, SSC, AP Police. But it related to the aptitude and reasoning and pure mathematics. These are the three subjects I will teach you. If you have any questions at any time, kindly you can reach us through any Instagram, Telegram, or WhatsApp. We're always there for you. And best of luck for your preparation. And we will come up with more number of videos in my further sessions. Until the next video, have a nice day. Good night, guys.